You know Rachel. Just this woman needs an introduction. She's 9 years old. She's the founder of Let's Help Kids. She is going to share with us about her story and how she came to start Let's Help Kids, and hopefully inspire all of you to get out and make a difference after you leave here today, because she has made a difference in so many ways and in so many lives. Do you want the mic stand? Is that what you're going to tell me? Okay. I can handle that. Let's do this. Ready? Rachel Harris.
Yay! When I was 6 years old, I learned that it is sometimes better to give than receive. I read a book by Carol McLeod about filling buckets. It means doing nice things for people. Everyone carries around an invisible bucket. If you want to fill a bucket, you need to do nice things for people. If you are not nice, then you end up taking good feelings out of someone's bucket and you will be called a bucket dipper. Bullies are an example of bucket dippers, and that's no good. We want everyone to be a bucket filler. You will find a copy of the book on your tables as a gift for each of you. I hope you read it and share it with your kids. Although I always loved getting things, and still do, even at 6 years old, I knew that there were people less fortunate than me who needed and wanted stuff that they couldn't afford. Some of these people are kids just like me living in shelters or transitional housing. Their moms and dads are working hard to afford things like a food and a place to live. So there isn't money for things like toys and movies and fun activities. My mom helped me launch my nonprofit company so that I could help these kids be happy and start filling buckets. We work with local nonprofits, caseworkers, and teachers to identify which kids could use a little bucket filling. Then we pick out a gift or activity just for them, something that will make them happy and help them feel like other kids do. We buy birthday gifts, bicycles, Halloween costumes, and other fun things. We also do activities like movie tickets, water park passes, moon bounces, and summer camp. The first gift we ever gave was to an 11-year-old boy. He loved to play a stand-up bass, but he could not afford his own. He used the one at school, but couldn't bring it home to practice. So we arranged to get him one of his own. He is the only kid that I've ever met face-to-face in the history of Let's Help Kids. His mom wanted to meet me and say thank you. I got to see him receive his gift with my own eyes. It made me feel so happy and excited to see how it made him feel. I still have that picture that my mom took of us that day. That was one of the best days of my life. I go to summer camp a few weeks each year, and I know how much fun that can be. To meet new friends and learn new things. We work with the Fairfax County Park Authority to provide scholarships for kids to attend their Rec Pack summer camps. We have now sent many other kids to summer camp too, almost 150 weeks worth so far. And it is possible to do this with the help of donations and fundraisers. We need a lot of money to fill these buckets, so we hold events all year to help us raise that money. In February, we celebrate Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. In March, we have our annual Dual Gala, where kids and grown-ups come to have a big party and dance and act goofy. It is a really big silent auction, too. Next summer, we are planning our first chalking event, too. Kids will buy a square in a giant parking lot and color it in with chalk. Then afterwards, we will take a picture of it all, and a fire truck is going to come and wash it all away. Then in August, we have an annual art auction. In between all of that, several local restaurants hold fundraising nights for us, where a percentage of all the sales is given to Let's Help Kids. All of these events help us raise the money we need to fill more buckets. Lots of people ask us what they can do to help. There will be lots and lots of kids and grown-ups that will be doing nice things for people all around the world. Would you like to fill buckets too?
Yes.
It doesn't matter how young or old you are, you can do it too. I'm starting up an army of kids, a bucket brigade of volunteers who want to fill buckets like I do. Anyone can do it. It's really easy. We have all kinds of ideas you can use. Maybe you want to hold a bake sale. You could arrange to have a putt-putt golf-a-thon. Maybe put on a neighborhood talent show and sell tickets. We have a handout with lots more ideas. You and your family and friends, or maybe even your whole class, can pick a project or make up your own. Get everyone involved. Raising money for Let's Help Kids and helping other kids to be happy feels really great. My hope is that we are starting a chain reaction to all those kids whose buckets we fill. We'll remember what it felt like, and then they will do something nice for someone else one day. Please continue to support Let's Help Kids so that we can continue to fill buckets. Thank you.
Does anyone have questions for Rachel? Yes, Amy?
So I have a little friend who is going to be making his bar mitzvah this year, and he needs to have a mitzvah. Do you think that he could be doing something for Let's Help Kids to raise some money?
I think that's a great idea.
What about all of the children in school that have to make volunteer hours? Is that something they could do to help fill buckets so they could be part of the bucket brigade?
Absolutely.
Along with the senior service projects.
Yes. Yes, we do talk to Girl Scout troops, and they do help.
How many, you've gone and talked to 4 or 5?
I've gone and talked to at least 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Well, I think they've done a bake sale, and they go around and
Chores for change.
they do chores for change. They do chores and they get money for it. They get like change for it, and
That's it.
Do we get your handout today with the big list on it?
Yes.
they're over there on the Let's Help Kids table.
Do you have a bucket for us to put donations in today?
We can take donations today.
Right.
Yes.
So when did you become such a brave and wonderful public speaker?
I honestly don't remember.
It came out that way?
Yeah.
Rachel, I don't know that many people have heard of a dual gala. Can you tell us a little bit more about the kids' side of things at the gala and what that's all about?
There are 2 rooms at the gala, and one is for parents and one is for kids. And the kids, they have an ice cream sundae bar, and they take out groups of kids to go into a video game van outside of the building. They have, they also have
Game banner?
the face painter, a face painter. We have a DJ.
And balloons.
And game
Oh,
banner.
balloons.
How many balloons?
There is more than 1,000. And last year, they tied a lot. All the kids tied a lot of balloons to a chair, and I sat in the chair, but it didn't work. And then so I laid down on the ground, and they tied the balloons to me. Since the ceiling was too low, I didn't really float, but I would have floated away to sunset.
Any other questions?
Rachel, what do you love the most about the organization, whether it's what you're providing or how it makes you feel? What's the best?
I like picking out the presents because there's always at least one that feels perfect, that like the perfect present for the kid, and it makes me really happy because sometimes when I'm having a bad day sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I think about what I'm doing and thinking about like giving the presents, and I feel really happy, and it makes me feel better. and turn into a good day.
Have you ever thought about writing your own book? About what you do?
Sometimes.
Well, I think you would be really good at it.
I already have started writing a chapter book, but I gave it to my mom to put it somewhere and she lost it. Like a year ago.
I put it somewhere safe.
We're still looking.
It's really safe.
Seriously. You don't even know where something is in your own office.
I'll find it.
Another year. Yes.
My daughter's 18 and she still accuses me of that.
Thank you.
It'll probably be an ongoing thing. Because you still haven't fixed the necklaces yet.
Oh.
And you
Let's keep them out of this.
I was saying that just because what you just said about how that when you're having a bad day, you can think of the good things. You could just write that book.
Yeah.
And you teach everyone, even us grown-ups, how to have a good day, every day.
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. I will consider it. Any other questions?
Who's your biggest helper at Let's Help Kids?
Mom.
I swear, I was thinking of before I came here, not admitting it. But
Where do you live, Rachel?
I live in South Riding.
It's a long way to Fredericksburg, isn't it?
Not too far.
Not too far.
So
We have family there.
if you got an invitation to come to a little Daisy group, those are like before Girl Scouts, would you be willing to come there sometime?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you have a hero?
I have two. First one's Steve Jobs, because I don't think I can really live without my iPad. And the second person, who is my biggest hero, I like Rick Riordan. He does a mythology book series. He does a Greek series, a Roman series, and an Egyptian series. I'm just reading the Roman ones, but I've read all the other ones, and I think they're really good because I really like mythology and things in that area.
Cool.
You want to go?
You go ahead. I'll ask.
Have you thought about what you want to do when you, well, you're already speak like a grown-up, so when you become older?
That was my
I
question.
think I want to be an artist or a teacher. And if I was going to be a teacher, I would want to be a teacher in language.
Cool.
Because I like to learn, and I used to take Spanish classes with my mom, so it's getting there. I will learn someday.
Of course.
Someday.
That was my question, Sweetie.
Do you get nervous when you have to give a speech like this?
Sometimes, but when I do, I have two tricks that I can do. One is, since I like to wiggle a lot, I like, that's actually why my nickname is Noodle. Wiggle. But I like to squeeze my hands together and squeeze them and make them all tense and then let them relax. And my other one is that I think of everybody in their underwear. Sometimes that's a bad thing to do. But that's why I have the other one.